What is up, guys? Welcome to my kitchen and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who do not know me, I am Laura, and today I am going to be making wonton soup for you guys. I got this recipe from my mom. It's pretty much the only thing I know how to make from scratch. So yeah, I'm gonna walk you guys through the process so you can learn and hopefully make it yourself and enjoy it like I do. So let's get into it. Okay, I wanted to show you guys all the ingredients I use. So we have green onion, cilantro. This is cabbage, I believe the Napa cabbage. Of course, we have our wonton wraps, fresh ground pork, salt, pepper, sugar, and then here we have whatever the heck this is, I don't know, but you need it. If you like spicy, this is what I go for. Some of this. Soy sauce, of course, sesame oil, rice cooking wine, and oyster sauce. So keep in mind, I got all these ingredients from my mom. That's why I don't really know what some of them are, but she showed me how to make them and everything. So I just went out and bought the exact same things that she uses to make hers. So that is everything. I forgot to show you guys the shrimp that I'm using. It's just frozen shrimp right now, but you can literally put anything you want to in these wontons. For example, I'm using cabbage, pork, and shrimp, but if you're vegetarian or vegan, you can literally just use cabbage. If you don't eat meat, then you can just do, like, you know, shrimp. You get what I'm saying? Like, literally you can put whatever you want that your heart desires. So I'm just starting off by cutting the green onion. I'm just using 4 of these. Keep in mind I don't cook, so I'm very slow at this, like I said, but then I'm gonna put it into a chopper thingy because trying to get them really small just takes too much time. I got this off Amazon and it literally saves me so much time when I'm cooking this, guys. I'm not even joking. Ugh, it's burning my eyes. Yeah, you just have to chop it up. Not even that much, so it looks like this. We're just gonna pour that in. We're gonna do the same for the cabbage too. I'm about to wash it. Then I'm gonna cut it into smaller pieces and then put it in here because you're supposed to literally have it in like the smallest pieces, and just cutting takes too much time, so that's why I got that. But let me wash it for you guys. Okay, so I'm using about like this much cabbage. It's quite a lot of cabbage, but I'm gonna slice it up individually first. So I always cut the ends off. So this thing can only hold so much at once. I should have gotten a bigger one, but I didn't. So I have to do it little by little. But all right, so we have it all blended up, right? Okay, this is a very important step. You don't want to just throw it into your bowl. You have to squeeze the liquid out of it. So normally I do this over the sink, but I'm just gonna show you, like, I grab it. I'm gonna put it back because I'm gonna do it over the sink, but I literally squeeze it. Like, liquid starts coming, I just dropped it all over the floor. Liquid will start coming out, but you wanna squeeze it until it's dry and then put it into the bowl. You want the least liquid as possible in this bowl because once you put the sauces in, it'll get, like, you know, more like watery. I wouldn't say watery, but more like wet. And it's very hard to make a wonton if it's too wet. So you actually have to squeeze out the juice. I'm gonna squeeze it out, so I'll be right back. Okay, I'm just gonna repeat the process of putting all of this in here and squeezing and putting it into the bowl until I'm done with my cabbage. So I just finished the lettuce, so now it's looking something like this. Yeah, so it's very chopped up and very small, and I squeezed out all the water. The shrimp actually thaws out really fast. The only thing is I have to peel it and then cut it up, so I'm gonna do that right now. Can't be afraid to get messy. It's pretty gross, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, but whatever. You do what you gotta do. And yes, I do go into the shrimp and literally pick out the poop. But I don't really care because there's a cool thing, if you guys haven't heard, it's called washing your hands. And I do that, so I don't mind getting it a little dirty. I'm also using about half the bag of the shrimp, maybe a little more than half. Okay, here's all my shrimp. Now I'm gonna go in and take out the poop of it, but I'm not gonna do that on camera because that's nasty, so I will see you guys after I take out all this shit. So we have our shrimp, and pretty much we're gonna do what we did to the lettuce, but this one I'm just gonna hand cut. You wanna just cut it as small as you can. Then we're gonna put it into the bowl. Yum! Okay, next up is the pork. Okay, it's not even coming out. I'm just gonna do what I did with the shrimp. Go over it, chop it up a little. And then I kind of just throw it into the bowl too. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I put a spoon in there. So we have our shrimp, pork, cabbage, and green onion. And now it's time for the sauces and stuff. So I always start off with the rice cooking wine. I'm gonna do that. I kind of just eyeball everything, okay, so bear with me. This you wanna just put all over. I'm gonna add some sugar. Some salt. Some chicken flavor, whatever this is I showed you guys. I'll put a little pepper. I don't remember if I do this, but I'm doing it. Some oyster sauce. Ooh. Hello. And then a little bit of soy sauce. If I can get it open. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Then we're gonna stir. Yum, all right. After you stir it up, it's gonna look like this. So yesterday I was trying to make all of this, and the wraps that I had bought weren't coming apart and they were just a mess, and I think I just got a bad package of wraps. So I'm actually gonna redo what I did yesterday with these wraps, and hopefully they're not stuck together and they're fine. So I can show you guys how I do everything. So now the wraps are actually good. So you're gonna grab your little paper. Okay, you have your meat in the middle. You're gonna wet the top. Fold it in half, so you get a rectangle, as you can see. Wet the corner of it, fold it down at the top, and then bend it to where it looks like that. And you have your little wonton. Cheese, meat, water, fold it in half, get the top together. At the bottom corner, fold, and then connect the bottom too. It's a little perfect one. All right, I'm gonna keep doing this and I'll show you guys when I'm done. All right guys, I have finished. Here we are. So yum. They came out way better than yesterday's. I'm so excited to cook it. Okay, for the cooking process, you just get a pot and put some water in it, and then you're gonna turn it on and wait for it to boil. As we're waiting for that to boil, I'm going to prepare the bowls with all the sauces and stuff that we're gonna use for the soup. So you're gonna wanna go in with this stuff on dashi. You literally just want like a little pinch or a little sprinkle. You don't want too much. Then I'm gonna go in with the pure sesame oil. Just put some of this in here. Eye it really. Then I'm gonna go in with the soy sauce. Never opened this. There we go. Soy sauce. Okay. Then we're gonna put some pepper. Then we're gonna put in some cilantro. You guys don't have to put in cilantro if you don't like cilantro, but I love cilantro, so. This is another additional step. If you like spicy, I put a little scoop of this in. It's the spicy chili crisp. I mostly add this in for flavor. It's really not that spicy. All right, the water is boiling. So we're gonna put these in. I'm cooking for me and Maddie, so I threw in 18 of them, 9 for me, 9 for her. Make sure you want to stir it so it doesn't get stuck to the bottom of the pot. And you know they're ready when they like float up to the top of the water. So right now they're like in the water, as you can see. And yeah, you're gonna wait for them to just cook and float up. And I know I made a lot, but I literally put all of these into like containers and then throw them in the freezer. And whenever I get hungry, I just take them out of the freezer and cook them because they're already ready. They just take a little longer to cook when they're frozen, obviously. So you can just do that with them, throw them in the freezer and save them for later. They're already floating to the top. I'll show you guys. Look at that, yum. Do you see how they're floating? Look at these little cuties in here ready to get frozen. Okay, these are pretty much ready. Just turn this off. And you're gonna wanna put them in here. And then you're gonna wanna put this water, whatever, into the bowls to make it like the soup. I don't have, I think you call them a ladle, right? Those big spoons. I don't have one of those, so I'm just gonna use a cup. So I literally just scoop in water, pour it into this. And ta-da! So yummy, 10 out of 10. Let's try it now. That is so, so good. All right, guys, you have it here. I'm a chef. If you guys end up trying this recipe, let me know in the comments, DM me, send me all your shit this way. I wanna know if you guys like it or not. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and I'll see you guys next time.